Welcome to Engineering and You, brought to you by Prince Engineer Yemisi Shilon in collaboration with Nigerian Society of Engineers. For this quarter, we have been bringing you a quiz competition where we gather secondary school students across Ogun State, and together they compete on STEM-oriented subjects, mathematics, chemistry, and physics. It's been an amazing one before now, and we trust that today's episode will be another bombshell. Don't forget, if you're a young, innovative mind watching us right now and you have any engineering idea and need a platform to put this idea out there, rest assured this program is for you. And we have people on the standby that could help you through that particular idea. Just send a message to the number displayed on the screen. My name is Miriam Usman. I'll be introducing our judges, our participants on the program after this break. Please stay with us. All right, welcome back. It's now time to introduce our participants on the program representing their schools. From my right, we have...
My name is Adibali Usman. I'm from Ideal Comprehensive College.
My name is Olafumi Ismail. I'm also from Ideal Comprehensive College.
All right, we now move to the term Team B.
My name is Bola Oluwapelumi, and I'm from Nigerian University School of
All right, thank you so much, both teams, for joining us on the competition today. We now introduce to you our judges.
Another great time to be here today. I am Olayemi Takuro.
Engineer Lushino Bamidili Agbaji, MNSC. It's going to be a very interesting program today.
The rules of this competition is very simple. You get to answer your question correctly and you have 5 marks. For chemistry, you have 30 seconds each to answer your question correctly. But for mathematics and physics, you have 45 seconds. 45 seconds on mathematics and physics, 30 seconds for chemistry. When you lose your answer, when you do not answer your question correctly, you lose 2 points to the opponent team if they answer the question correctly. Do you understand that? All right. We will be kick-starting the competition with chemistry, the chemistry subject, and the students are expected to pick question from question 1 to 30. Team A, please pick your question. Question 7. Question 7 says, a solution with a pH of 7 is... A solution with a pH of 7 is A, acidic, B, neutral, C, concentrated, D, dilute. A solution with a pH of 7 is option A, acidic, option B, neutral, option C, concentrated, option D, dilute. Neutral, ladies and gentlemen, option B is very, I'm afraid it's very right. Very correct. Team B, please pick a question. 1 to 30. Question 5 goes thus. A weak acid is one that is A, option A, is not corrosive. Option B is slightly ionized. Option C does not produce salt with alkalis. Option D does not conduct electricity in aqueous solution. A weak acid is one that is A, is not corrosive. Option B, slightly ionized. Option C does not produce salt with alkalis. Option D does not conduct electricity in aqueous solution. That's question 5. What's your answer? Option B. Is that your final answer? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, option B, slightly ionized, is very, very correct. Please pick your question. Question 9 says, an atom with 17 protons, 17 electrons, and 18 neutrons has a mass number of option A, 17, option B, 18, option C, 34, option D, 35. 35, option D is your final answer? 35, option C is correct. Please pick your question. Question 6. Don't forget we're answering questions in chemistry and you have to answer one. Pick a number from 1 to 30. Now, Team B are picking a question 6. A positive round ring test indicates the presence of option A, NO3 minus, option B, Fe3 plus, option C, SO4 2 minus, and option D, Cu plus. A positive round ring test indicates the presence of NO3 minus, option B, Fe3 plus, option C, SO4 2 minus, option D, C2 plus. That's question 6. Can you speak out loud? Option B, final answer. Option B, Fe3 plus is very, very correct. Brown ring test is specific for ferric iron. That makes option B very, very correct. Please speak your question.
Number 10.
Number 10. This is the final question on chemistry for you. Number 10 says, petrol consists mainly of option A, polymers, option B, alkanoids, option C, hydrocarbons, option D, alkanols. Petrol consists mainly of option A, polymers, option B, alkanoids, option C, hydrocarbons, option D, alkanols. C, hydrocarbon is very, very correct. Please pick your last question for chemistry.
Question 2.
Question 2. Glucose can be obtained from starch by option A, hydrogenation, option A, hydrogenation, option B, dissociation, option B, dissociation, option C, hydrolysis, option C, hydrolysis, option D, dialysis, option D, dialysis, option C, hydrolysis. Final answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Option C, hydrolysis is very, very correct. And that wraps up chemistry for this competition today. Remember, we are competing on STEM-oriented subjects. We now move now to physics. Students are expected to pick their desired questions, running across question 1 to 30. We'll be having the second team start this segment.
Number 2.
Number 2 says, a machine with an efficiency of 60% is used to overcome a load of 60 Newton through the application of force of 40 Newton. The mechanical advantage of the machine is option A, 0.4, option B, 0.9, option C, 2.5, option D, 1.5. The machine with an efficiency of 60% is to overcome a load of 60 Newton through the application of a force of 40 Newton. The mechanical advantage of the machine is 0.4, 0.9, 2.5, and D, 1.5. D, 1.5 is very, very correct. Question 7 says, the relative density of the acid in a car battery can be measured by the relative density of the acid in a car battery can be measured by option A, hydrometer, option B, manometer, option C, hygrometer, option D, barometer. The relative density of the acid in a car battery can be measured by A, hydrometer, option B, manometer, option C, hygrometer, option D, barometer. Option D, barometer. Final answer? I'm afraid option D is very, very, very wrong. Bonus question to Team B.
Option C, hygrometer.
Option C, hygrometer is wrong. Option A, hydrometer is the correct answer. Unfortunately, no team won that. Please speak your question, Team B. Number 5 says, an hydraulic press has piston of area 0.2 meter square and 0.9 meter square respectively. When a force of 300 Newton is extended on the small piston, the force on the large piston is. A hydraulic press has piston of area 0.2 meter square and 0.9 meter square respectively. When a force of 300 Newton is exerted on the small piston, the force on the large piston is option A, 66.7 Newton, option B, 1,350 Newton, option C, 675 Newton, and option D, 270 Newton. Your time is ticking. 1,350 Newton is option. What option is that? Option B. Question 5, correct answer is option B, 1,350 Newton. Okay, please speak your question. It's getting really interesting, isn't it?
Number 10.
Number 10. Your question says, question 10, please no side talks. Question 10 says, a piece of iron of mass 100 gram and specific heat capacity of 160 joule per kilogram per Kelvin cools from 70 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius. The heat released by the iron is option A, 2.3 times 10 raised to the power 6 joule. Option B, 2.3 times 10 raised to the power 3 joule. Option C, 9.2 times 10 raised to the power 3 joule. Option D, 9.2 times 10 raised to the power 5 joule. A piece of iron of mass 100 gram with specific heat capacity of 460 joule kilogram per Kelvin cools from 70 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius. The heat released by the iron is 2.3 10 raised to the power 6 joule. Option B, 2.3 times 10 raised to the power 3 joule. Option C, 9.2 times 10 raised to the power 3 joule. Option D, 9.2 times 10 raised to the power 5 joule.
Option 2.3 times 10 raised to the power 3 joule.
Option B is correct. Please speak your question. Number 9. Which of the following will not reduce surface tension of water? Option A, detergent. Option B, grease. Option C, camphor. Option D, alcohol. Time is ticking. D, final answer. D is alcohol. Final answer. Okay, D is wrong. Bonus question to the next team. Bonus question ticking. C is what? C, camphor is very, very correct. Please speak your question.
Question
17. If the total force acting on a particle is 0, the linear momentum will increase and then decrease. That's option A. B, be constant. C, decrease. Option D, increase. If the total force acting on a particle is 0, the linear momentum will, option A, increase, then decrease. Option B will be constant. Option C will decrease. And option D will increase. If the total force acting on a particle is 0, the linear momentum will, your time has been counting. Option A, increase then decrease. Option B, be constant. Option C, decrease. Option D, increase. Option B for the question 17. B, the constant is very, very correct. That wraps up the segment for physics. Each of the students have been able to answer 3 questions each. We now move to mathematics, where the students are expected to answer questions that are mathematics related. We'll move to this team B to pick their question from question 1 to 30. Please pick your question. Number 4 says, a regular polygon has each of its angles as 160 degrees. What is the number of sides of the polygon? Option A, 36. Option B, 9. Option C, 18. Option D, 20. A regular polygon has each of its angles as 160 degrees. What is the number of sides of the polygon? Option A, 36. Option B, 9. Option C, 18. Option D, 20. Your time has been taken. 18 is what option? Option C, ladies and gentlemen, is very, very correct. Please pick your question, your first question. Question 7 says, if Ade deserves twice as many marks as Bayo, and Bayo deserves half as many marks as Tunde, how many marks does Bayo receive when their total mark is 225? If Ade deserves twice as many marks as Bayo, and Bayo deserves half as many marks as Tunde, how many marks does Bayo receive when their total mark is 225? Option A, 45. Option B, 40. Option C, 135. Option D, 75. Your time is taken. Time is taken. Option A, 45. Option B, 90. Option C, 135. Option D, 75. You have 45 seconds that has been counting before now to answer your question correctly. 75. Option D is wrong. Bonus question to Team B. 75 is wrong. They said 75 too. Do we have anyone in the audience? The answer to this question is 45, option A. Please pick your question, your second question. 12. Find the quadratic equation whose roots are -2 and 7. Find the quadratic equation whose roots are -2 and 7. Option A, x raised to power 2 plus 2x minus 7 equals to 0. Option B, x raised to power 2 minus 2x plus 7 equals to 0. Option C, x raised to power 2 times 5 plus 14 equals to 0. Option D, x raised to power 2 minus 5x minus 14 equal to 0. Option D, what is option D? Option D, I'm afraid, is very, very correct. Please pick your question. 10 is taken. 10 is taken, right?
Yes.
15. Factorize 3a squared minus 11a plus 6. Option A, open bracket 3a minus 2 close bracket open bracket a minus 3. Option B, 2a minus 2 open bracket, A minus 3. Option C, 3A plus 2, close bracket, open bracket, A minus 3, close bracket. And option D, 2A minus 3, open bracket, A plus 2.
The option
3A minus 2, open bracket, 3A minus 2, close bracket, open bracket, A minus 3. Option B, open bracket, 2A minus 2, close bracket, open bracket, A minus 3, close bracket. Option C, 3A plus 2, close bracket, open bracket, A minus 3, close bracket. Option D, open bracket, 2A minus 3, close bracket, open bracket, A plus 2, close bracket.
Option D, 3A.
Option A is correct. Your final question on mathematics. Number 9. Evaluate, open bracket, 101.5 square. Evaluate, open bracket, 101.5 square, close bracket. 101.5 close bracket, that's on square, minus 100.5 square. 101.5 square minus 100.5 square. Option A, 1. Option B, 2.02. Option C, 20.02. Option D, 202. 202, D, final answer. 202, D is very correct. Please speak your final question.
Number 16.
Number 16. Solve the equation 3A plus 10 equals to A squared. Option A equals to 5 or A equals to 2. Option B, A equals to minus 5 or A equals to 2. Option C, A equals to 10 or A equals to 0. Option D, A equals to 5 or A equals to minus 2.
Option D, A equals to 5 or A equals to minus 2.
Final answer. Ladies and gentlemen, final answer. Option D is correct. With that, we've come to the end of the question and answer of this competition. If you're watching closely, you know this is a very intense competition. But students from these schools are on their toes to prove who the engineering genius is by answering questions across all STEM-oriented subjects, which is of course the mathematics, chemistry, and physics. We now leave the rest of the job for the judges to collate who the winner is on the program. But beyond this break, when we return, you know who won.
That was an amazing performance by both schools, Ideal Comprehensive College and Nigerian Navy boys. Can we put our hands together for ourselves, please? Okay, so I have with me the breakdown of the points according to the subjects. We had chemistry, physics, and mathematics. The first subject being chemistry, both schools have a score of 15 marks each. And for physics, we have Ideal Comprehensive College scoring a total of 12 points, while Nigerian Navy got a total of 10 points. And for our final subjects being mathematics, we have for Ideal Comprehensive College scoring a total of 10 points and Nigerian Navy scoring a total of 15 points.
Okay, thank you very much. I told you it was going to be a very interesting competition. We have been having competition. This is a unique one because a very thin line separates the two teams. And kudos we must give to the teachers of the Nigerian Navy boys and also to the Ideal Comprehensive College. 40 marks goes to the Navy boys, Nigerian Navy boys, and 37 marks to the Ideal, which means Navy boys have the day. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, distinguished judges, for doing wonderful in collating and getting this result for this participant. This program is brought to you by Prince Engineer Yemisi Shilon FNSC in collaboration with Nigerian Society of Engineers. This is how we will be doing it for this quarter, and I trust that you've enjoyed every bit of it. If you're a young mind with any innovative idea and want certain helps to guide you through that particular innovation, please send us a message via the number displayed on the screen. Until then, it is engineering and you.